It's the divisional round in the NFL, and that means a trip to the conference championship is on the line here today on EA Sports.
We're getting set now. This divisional playoff matchup about to begin, and the final thought before kickoff.
Well, we have two teams rested, ready to go. They're both very good, and I always say this, be conservative, be safe early in the game.
And this divisional playoff game is officially underway. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
The Browns this time will go with two tight ends. First down at the 32. And gains maybe 4.
Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. After running it, it's second down.
Get ready.
And now he'll take off. Space to work. And that's a gain of 10.
Always be alert for this quarterback to run the football when he gets the chance. He is excellent with it. He is a quarterback with the abilities of a running back.
They bring in the extra tight end. First and 10.
Odell Beckham Jr. has the ball. Early in this game, Phil, and already on the other side of the midfield stripe.
Nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
First down and 10.
To the ground. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
This defensive front is so often disruptive and in the quarterback's face.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
Well, let's go.
Toss to the outside.
The Browns running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 2 on that play.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Get ready. Brad, 38.
The Browns take it from the 38. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose. Well, that was some defensive effort that time to knock the ball away and deny the reception.
Yeah, beautiful job. A good defense called by the defensive coordinator. But the defender timed it perfectly. And that's what it's all about in the NFL. You got to time up these throws and catches and hits exactly, and the defender did it that time. I think it was a risky decision to send him out there and kick this long field goal. They miss it, and look what they've done. They've given the other team's offense very good field position.
The Black Knights come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. First down at the 45. Winston's on the move. Launches it down the field. Intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down on the way. Double tight end formation.
Fullback takes the handoff. It's Jordan in on the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
From the shotgun. Got the completion. And that gains 1.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Let's see if they can complete another one. This time, perhaps, for the first down. Third down coming up.
Let's go. Red 38.
Could have been intercepted.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on third down.
The Browns will have to punt the football.
And not a favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback.
Two tight ends on the field here.
Let's go.
First down at the 20. Smith's all over that offense and brings him down.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
It's a grab by Perriman. Stewart's in on the tackle.
And the offense will need 3 yards here on third down after the completion.
The Black Knights now move the chains. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Ohio.
First down at the 34.
Spins away from the tackle. Gurley's brought down after picking up only a yard. This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback.
The Black Knights will take a second here to talk things over as they call a timeout on second down.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Second and 9.
And they're all over him for the sack.
The offensive line that time had no idea this quarterback was coming on the blitz. He timed it perfectly, and the speed and the talent to get there, and he gets the sack on the QB.
It's 3rd and 15 here after the sack. The Black Knights will set up. The 44 is the first down line.
Ohio! Ohio! Let's round!
That's a delay of game. After the flag, it sets up a 3rd and 20. The Black Knights will set up. The 44 is the first down line.
Ohio!
That's dropped by Bryant, who couldn't bring it in.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
They're set to punt it away now. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Browns got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now. What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
From inside the red zone, the corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Let's go! 188! 188!
We're back here getting ready for the second quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the first quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offenses, just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side.
Set up now at the 12-yard line. Quarters formation here for the defense. Snap it out of the gun. It's into the surefire hands of Odell Beckham Jr. Breaking huddle at the 5. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Well, let's go!
Hilliard's going to take the handoff now.
Nice job by the offense getting it inside the 1-yard line. Let's see if they can push it over the next play for the 7 points.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. Power surge for 6. Touchdown. Early in the second quarter, they've staked themselves to the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, listen, don't start looking at that scoreboard, though. It's too early in the game. You just got to keep playing. Don't worry about winning and losing, but it's nice to be on top.
Makes the PAT. Lined up now in kickoff formation. Thomas got a chance for a return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Black Knights heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative, get the defense off guard, make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 26.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Second and short following the run. Looks like they're going to run the Wildcat.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. First down coming up.
The Black Knights will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down.
First down at the 38. Catch made by Bryant. That's his first reception today.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Intercepted.
And not only does their defense protect the lead, they force the interception and give their offense a chance to increase the advantage before halftime.
Good job by the defense. You know what they did? They just put more self-doubt into the opponent's offense. They're going to have a hard time snapping out of this today.
First down snap, and this is a scary point for them.
Get ready.
Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. Second down, and they must be careful at this point.
Get ready. Grab 38.
From the shotgun. What a catch by Odell Beckham Jr. It'll be third down. The Browns are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Out of the shotgun formation. He'll throw it over the middle. Intercepted. Chandler's there to make the tackle.
Give a lot of credit to the defense this time. They got the offense backed up. It's inside its own 20. They're aggressive, and being aggressive gives them a chance to get the interception, and they make it. Nice play.
The Black Knights come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 7-0.
Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. That leads us to second down.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Second and goal from the 5.
Strong eye handoff here. And that picks up 3.
Can they call a play the defense hasn't seen yet to this point today? So it's third and goal. Touchdown ties it. I can't wait to see what the offense decides to do.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Going for it on 4th down. Keeps it, takes it across, and he's in for the touchdown.
You got to be able to take advantage of the quarterback sneak. If the defense doesn't line up properly, find the weak spot and go there to score.
Driving extra point is good.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Browns offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Running right through the trenches. Timeout called by the defensive unit.
When you're going against a really athletic defense, there's nothing like reverses and the counter run game, because they see it, they go, and you counter it, and that's why it works to perfection.
2nd down now.
Last play before the 2-minute warning.
From the gun.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
It's 3rd down coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun.
He's scrambling now.
The Browns get a 1st down.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Soldiers on the right side, split out wide. Handoff made. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
I like this decision by the coach to go with the hurry-up offense here late in the 1st half. You can't be worried about making mistakes. Sometimes you got to be aggressive.
Eifert had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
On the way, 3rd down.
Let's go.
Outside now on the toss.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
When you're trying to score some points at the end of the 1st half, the best way to do it when the time is against you, get in that hurry-up offense, make the defense sit back, be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance for some points before halftime rolls around.
The Black Knights go with the dime formation here on defense.
2nd down and 10.
Ahmad Bradshaw with the catch.
Well, when there's under 2 minutes to go, good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. Now 1st and 10.
Makes the catch.
Nobody cares. Just get the job done. Throw it deep down the field or throw it short to the running back and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
So they complete one, and still it's second down.
Get ready. Well, let's go.
And intercepted.
A late second quarter interception could certainly change the tenor of this game, Phil, as we head near halftime.
Oh, it really can. I'll tell you, the game, it's tied, all that. You're thinking the worst that's going to happen to us. We're going to go in at halftime tied, and now all of a sudden, if this offense can take advantage of this opportunity, that will change everything going inside. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Perriman's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Well, we got a close game here right before half. Good job by the offense deciding to go into hurry-up offense. What you need here, as many plays as you can get and use up as little time as possible.
But it falls incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Black Knights are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Drop back, shotgun formation. Des Bryant on the receiving end.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
Ohio, here we go.
The Black Knights will take the snap from the 35. Has his man. The ball is fumbled.
What a lucky break this time. They fumbled, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled. That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
This will be a field goal attempt from 33 yards out. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. That'll bring us to the end of the second quarter here off the banks of Lake Erie, and we'll be back following the break for the start of the second half. First Energy Stadium is the site of today's game. Jim Nance and Phil Simms here with the call as we get set for the start of the third quarter. They bring him to the turf. And a run back of about 16. The Black Knights really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
The third quarter begins with this play. That's a gain of only a yard.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time. stop the play for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Let's go! Ohio!
The
Ohio!
quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Over the middle and incomplete that time.
The incompletion stopped the clock, but 3rd and 8 still to come.
The Black Knights get set at the line, needing to get to the 22 for a first.
Ohio! Ohio! Ohio!
3rd and 8.
Jumps high and comes down with it.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Robinson's going to secure the handoff.
Let's go! Ohio! Ohio!
2nd and 10.
Should have had it.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
Third down now. The Black Knights come out with a split backfield. Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Ball is out. This one's going back the other way. The third quarter barely gets started, and they come away with the fumble recovery, Phil Simms.
Yes, sir. I like the adjustments the defense made at halftime. They turned this game around, I think, because that fumble recovery, that should lead to this offense doing better and finding a way to score.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
On target with Tyler Eifert.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7.
Let's go!
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
Almost intercepted.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
This is 3rd down.
Let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
Out of the shotgun.
And it's caught by Bradshaw.
That defensive coordinator came up with a terrific game plan today, Phil. So far, not giving up very much at all here in the third quarter.
Well, the defense is playing so well. I'll bet you the coordinator wishes his contract was up so he could go in there and get some more money, because he's done a terrific job, and the team looks extremely sharp.
The Browns have decided now to go for it on 4th down and a short yardage situation.
Get ready!
The Browns will take the snap from the 45. The Browns turn the ball over on downs. What did you think of that decision here, Phil, in the third quarter to go for it on 4th down?
Oh, let me think. I hated it. How's that? It doesn't take me long. You don't have to think long and hard about that decision. Just something I would not do in this point of the game. Midway in the third, no use taking a chance like that. That was awful.
Here's the football marked at the 47. The Black Knights at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Winston's going to take it from the gun.
Gurley makes the grab. And it's Suggs there to meet him.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The Black Knights are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
First down at the 35.
Gurley's marked down at the 27.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
They're going to run it on the toss. Picks up 8 here.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
First down at the 19. And here's the toss. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
The Browns defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Second down.
Let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
Gurley has the good catch.
The Black Knights understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here. In on third down, this is something they can handle.
All set up now at the 15.
The Black Knights line up. Split backfield. Winston's back in shotgun formation. Gets it out for the completion.
And a comeback now is going to have to be a monumental one. That touchdown has them looking in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they look like they're on good shape on the offensive side, but listen, no lead is safe in this league, so you got to be alert. Be alert for trick plays and things that you haven't seen yet.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return.
It'll be a touchback.
The Browns look to be almost certain to come away with points the last time they had the ball, but instead of attempting a field goal, they went for it on 4th down and were unable to convert. Let's see what they do with this possession.
Yeah, look, this isn't high school or college football where you get many possessions. In the pros, you don't get that many. When you get a chance to get points, you got to take advantage of it and take those points.
Get ready.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
First down at the 20.
Flyers, the one who made the big stop. Wasting no time now for this next play. 2nd and long. It's caught by Landry.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
First down here.
The Browns have the football as the 4th quarter gets started. corners are backing off here.
Let's go.
The final quarter begins with this snap. Brings it in. That's a gain of 6.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Get ready. Go, 88. Free. 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 Go. Free. Red 38. Free. Free. Free.
The Browns take it from the 38. Snags it right out of the air with one hand.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
First and 10. And it's a catch by Eifert. After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
The defense gets a sack.
Defensive coordinators love this. When they can sack the quarterback without taking any chances. That time they just send the front four. They get the sack, and they didn't even blitz.
At the 31, here we go.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Set up screen. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. From the gun. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
The kick, it's through there. The kick is good.
Well, Jim, that was a nice kick. It is right down the middle. This guy is so accurate. Man, if you could drive the golf ball like that, you might be a good golfer. But what a kick by this guy. He is a machine.
They'll take it at the 20.
The Black Knights offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
First down at the 20. Gurley's taking the handoff for a gain of about 5. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Second down following the run. Going for the home run. They go down with simultaneous possession. Let's see who comes away with it. And it's the offense. What a catch by the wideout. Following the incompletion.
Flex round! Flex round! Let's go! Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round!
The Black Knights will take the snap from the 25. The pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's
possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
The Browns in the pistol. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Get ready.
First down at the 26. Toss to the outside. Picks up about 2. Now they're playing from behind, and they have an offense that's been shut down, at least when it comes to the ground game.
Well, it's hard to win football games in the NFL when you're one-dimensional, but right now I think you've got to throw the football. The defensive line, maybe they're tired, they can't get to the quarterback, and maybe that can give you a chance to win.
The ball lands in the hands of Landry.
The Browns look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
And that'll be a gain of about 2. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. Stepping up to the line at the 14. Just about 2 minutes to go, and the defense knows it needs to make one last stop to end it. Second down and 9. Here's the quick toss. And Washington's able to read that play and make the hit. 2 minutes to go in the second half. Coming up, third down, a huge moment. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Press coverage all the way. The Browns will go with the pistol on this play. The reception by Tyler Eifert. Well, the defense was trying to come up with the big stop there, but the offense is able to keep the chains moving.
Well, there's just no panic in the offense when you see what they've done so far here today, Jim. They kept their heads about them, and they just calmly executed that third down play.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. First down here after the completion. The give out of the eye. The Black Knights, 1 timeout remaining. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
Let's go.
Second and goal from the 3. Gives it, and he's in. They're able to punch it across for the apparent tying touchdown here in the final 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's nice to have an offensive line. It's tough and powerful. So when you get in these situations, you don't have to trick the defense. You just line up and run it over.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. It is as intense as it gets. The game is tied as we're moving toward the finish line. Could be headed to overtime.
It's been, boy, what a day. And if it goes into overtime, that means you just get a chance to see more good football. Both teams have played extremely well. I don't think either team will take a chance here at the end of the game.
The Black Knights come onto the field. The game now is in the hands of this offensive unit with the game tied, Phil.
Jim, this is a situation now where you just don't come out here and just try to make it happen. The game is tied, and if it doesn't work, you figure, well, let's try to get into overtime. So be careful on these first couple plays and make sure you don't make a big mistake.
He's wide open for the grab. The Black Knights head to the line. They've got one timeout left in the game.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
It's complete to Todd Gurley.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Second down, 2 to go. Almost intercepted.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
Third down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Good job by the defensive line, shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
And it's swatted away.
Good job that time by the defense. We got a tie game, and they are aggressive. Nice call, and they stop the offense on third down.
The offense is still on the field right now. Fourth down, and they'll need to pick up 2. Crucial play here. Fourth down on the way. Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Intercepted. The defense has given the offense a chance late with the interception.
Tremendous job by the defense here in the fourth quarter. They made the play to put this offense in position to win the game. I like the offense's chance right now of getting a score and winning this game.
The Browns coming to the line, still have all 3 of their timeouts here in the fourth quarter. First down at the 25. The reception by Beckham. That's reception number 4 for him. The corners step back. Not going to use a timeout here as they rush back to the line. And now here's the toss. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
Third down on the way. Looks like they're in press coverage here. They'll go shotgun here. Ahmad Bradshaw with the catch. The Browns are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. First down, offense readying for the snap. The Browns come to the line with an empty backfield. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. It's intercepted. The defense accepts the penalty.
The defense has done its job. Now can the offense do theirs, Phil? Coming off an interception in the fourth.
And I know they got some plays that they haven't used in this game yet. Bring them out right now. Make the play and win this game.
No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Browns snap it at the 41. Screen has his target. Got a flag. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
And it's no good. A chance to win the game right there. But now we're probably in for overtime. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. Beckham's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. Quarters formation here for the defense. The Browns from the 32. And this is dropped.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
This will be second down. The corners retreating. Pulls it in. He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
Out of the gun. Scrambling now. Incomplete, looking underneath that time.
When you have a defense that's really fast, you don't worry so much about quarterbacks who can scramble on third down. Even though it was third and short, this defense can really run, and they stop the QB short of the first down.
The coach is going to go for it. The Browns will take the snap from the 40. Tosses the football. The Browns with the gutsy call, and they convert here on 4th and short.
Yeah, it was. Gutsy call by the offense and the offensive coordinator. But look, this guy's willing to take chances, and he tries these plays and these situations every game, and that time they came through.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. First down at the 43. Jarvis Landry with the catch. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Just a quick drop back. Has Eifert. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
Ball at the 47. First and 10. Flip to the outside. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Let's go. 188. 188. Free. Get ready. Red 38.
The Browns will take the snap from the 45. Airing it out. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. Setting up now at the 45. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 3rd down and 8. Takes off with it. brought down at the 26.
He is a good runner with the football, not like most quarterbacks in the National Football League. They design runs for him just to do it as a running back.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
It's a two tight end formation. Takes it out of the eye. Good for only a yard.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
This long drive continues.
Let's go.
The Browns will take the snap from the 25. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Now looking at third down.
Let's go. 188. 188.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Tyler Eifert has the grab.
The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
Marching down the field and taking their time. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They'll go ground. Wide to the left. It's a walk-off touchdown beyond belief.
We've seen this all day long. Another good run by the running back. Nice blocking up front, and another touchdown.
All right, Phil, after this win today, they're now one step away from going to the Super Bowl. This victory today in the divisional round.
It's exciting times, Jim. This is, you know what, soon as you go out in the field for warm-ups, you go, boy, this is different. It's special. And if you can just put 60 minutes of solid football together, you get a chance to go to the Super Bowl.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.